I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. You're Australian. You're impossible to kill.
Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again. This is my Battlefield 1 hard difficulty walkthrough. This is the second sequence of War Story 2. It is Total War. And you can do this one really quickly if you know what you're doing, but you need to be warned, guys. If you have allies in any of these firefights, the most dangerous person in the sky is your friend Liz. I don't know why the game does this. I had no issue on my first practice run, but on my recording run, I had allies fly into me and instantly kill me about 5 times. And it puts you back to the checkpoint, and it's really frustrating, because they can literally do it as you're turning, and you can't see them coming, it's completely blind, and they just hit into you. I've never had the enemy do it, but my friends hate me. For some reason, the enemy, my friendly planes, I must have pissed them off, I stole the girl, I slept with their wives, I did something. But once you've taken out the weather balloons, you want to then swap to your missiles and proceed to do strafing runs of the ground. It's not the easiest thing to do in this plane because the missiles don't necessarily go where you want them to, but after a couple of sweeps you should be able to get there no problem. But this is a really fun mission. I do like the flying. I'm hoping that it resonates well into the multiplayer, but I have no idea what that would look like. I guess we'll find out. But apparently last night Dark Souls 3 DLC was accidentally leaked on the Xbox Microwave. I don't know why I said that. Marketplace. Why am I saying micro? Microtransactions. And that's pretty crazy. It's not out for 5 days. And it's available on Xbox, which is really unfair to people who picked it up on PlayStation and PC. And there's some kind of workaround. I tried to get it last night and I couldn't see it. Every time I went to it, it says to be part as a bundle. I was like, what's this? This is not free. What the fuck? I want to buy this. I can't even do this. Everybody else is having fun and I'm not. And it turns out you've got to do it through the game. So if you go into the game in offline mode, you can get linked to the DLC and buy it without it hooking up and everything. So it's like a sneaky back door. I don't get how this happens. I don't understand how they would work really hard for the DLC, implement it, and then accidentally have it accessible. That to me sounds really strange. Tell you what's funny, aside from being smashed into by your allies, which is not funny at all, it's really aggravating, but you'll play way better than I do and you'll get way luckier, so you'll probably never see it, but it can happen. Do you ever do that where you check your PayPal to see some charges for something, to make sure you didn't get double charged when something's fucking up? And then you see something on there and it just immediately hits you in the chest because you're like, what is this? Have I been frauded? Somebody stole my shit and selling and buying stuff. Like I saw a 40 quid charge that I just could not think, like, what have I been buying? You know, you just rack your brain, what have I done? What could I have done? And then you click on it and it's so slippery and amorphous and just douchebaggery, and a lawyer wrote every fucking word of it, so they won't tell you what it is you bought, but they'll give you a little subtle hint towards what direction it's in. Like, I'm almost certain I bought cocaine from some Colombian baron somewhere who's an asshole. But I was looking at it and I was thinking what it could possibly be, so I checked a few things. And I just, like, what the hell is this? And it turns out, you know when I turned off my auto-renewal for Xbox Live? Yeah, it didn't turn it off. So, it is the price of a year's worth of Xbox Live. You know, that service I barely use? Which I've got another year's worth. Woo! Another year of downloading games that are free that I don't want to play because they're all shit. Like, great, I can't wait. So I found out the culprit. It was my mistake in the end, but that's like 40 quid. And below it was a really expensive one. I'm like, I get the expensive one, that was me, but what is this one? Why would I do 2 ridiculous things on one day? It just didn't make any sense. Fucking console eating my money for no reason. So bizarre. But I was checking it if you're wondering, because the loophole to get the Dark Souls 3 DLC, I believe it requires the Season Pass. So I thought, what better point, you know, to buy the Season Pass. So I go in there to try and purchase it. It loads for about 40 seconds and then says something went wrong on our end. It's like, well, thanks, guys. This is fucking great. You had one job, but you know what happened when they stole my fucking money to renew Xbox Live? I bet there were no problems then on your end, were they? Because I've got 40 quid coming out of my bank, no issues whatsoever, but the moment I actually want something and actively buy it of my own choosing, no, something complicated happened. Isn't that stupid? So weird. But this is Battlefield, we're doing more plane stuff. This game is really beautiful. It probably looks way better on PlayStation 4 because it has full 1080, whereas the Xbox One version is like adaptive and it hangs around 900 for quite some time. You're not really going to notice too much of it unless you're somebody who really plays pretty looking games. If you come from a monitor of 1440p, you're going to notice it, but I got used to it quickly. The FOV definitely made up for me. I'm not a big resolution whore. I'd rather have a better frame rate than high resolution. Obviously, it has to be HD. I can't stand standard definition. That's one step back we will never go back to. And if you think you can, you haven't gone back. It hurts your eyes. It's so strange. I don't even know what it is. We evolved and it's no good anymore. But keep on hitting them on the ground. You'll get your cutscene, and then that's the end of the level, guys. Thank you for watching, and you take care now.